This morning, Midland police are still searching for a teen who rammed a stolen car into a police cruiser. Well, this week, Odessa authorities were busy with numerous reports of homemade bombs and bomb hoaxes, all of them on the heels of the anniversary of the deadly Columbine high school shootings. Yesterday, the state Senate voted to allow you to keep guns and ammo in your car while you're at work. As you can imagine, that bill is drawing some major fire. Nick Lawton takes a closer look. Despite warnings about Mexico's brutal drug war, it's not deterring students from heading to Cancun for spring break. The Howard County grand jury meets today, but it doesn't look like there will be any indictments handed out in the Haley Dunn case. Good morning. Welcome to News West 9 Early Sunrise. It's 5 o'clock on this Wednesday, March 16th. I'm Alisha Leavelle. We have lots of news coming up for you, but first let's go over to Jessica Ryan with a look at your forecast. Jessica?
Thanks, David. We are live at MCH Mission Fitness on 191 and Fawji Road in Odessa, and this truck has been here all day. Jess and I have been here since 4 o'clock, and we will be here until 6:30. But you know what? We just had a big load come in. John from Midland Concrete brought in 12 bikes. You can see some of them here. They're all shapes and sizes. Thanks, Crystal. We are here live at MCH Mission Fitness on 191 and Fawji Road in Odessa. Now, the Ashley Furniture truck has been here all day. As you can see, the toys are really starting to pile up. You probably can't see all the way back in the back of the truck, but those toys go all the way back. There's some bicycles way back there.
More breaking news. When it happens, you'll hear about it right here.
Arm yourself with the information you need to make it through the day.
It's a controversial issue that has no easy answer. If a person is convicted of murder, should they spend the rest of their life behind bars, or should they be executed?
With all this gear on, the helmet and the coat and the boots and the air pack, I weigh about 50 pounds heavier, which means you've got to be in pretty good shape to be a firefighter. In the newest campaign against FOCA, parishioners across the nation will be receiving postcards to send to the local senators and state representatives protesting the act. While their new home certainly doesn't make up for the tragedies they've endured, the support they receive from the community does help in the healing process. Biking 63 miles in one day isn't only great exercise for this group, but also putting the brakes on poverty. With the 3-layer dry suit on, I couldn't feel the below freezing water temperatures, and the air-filled suit actually made it difficult to keep my body under the water. But for someone without the gear and support, a surprise plunge into a lake wouldn't be as pleasant. If you're with someone and they fall in, what do you recommend they do? Well, this morning it's a pretty peaceful scene. Looking at the apartment complex, you probably can't even tell that last night there was a shootout that led to a death, but that's exactly what happened.
There was a little bit of argument before. I thought it was just kids playing outside, and I thought it was black cats, and what I thought was like laughing and stuff, when fireworks go off, but then it got a little more serious when I could make out some of the words.
Damien didn't feel comfortable going on camera, but he told us he's still surprised it happened right outside his door.
Things happen everywhere, and you really can't say a place is notorious where it just happens.
One of Clayton Manor's maintenance crew was there when the shooting went down. He says he was one of the first people to dial 911.
Police came, just a couple minutes later, and they pointed to one apartment, and the policeman pulled his gun and went to the apartment and ordered the guy out of the apartment.
When we stopped by the complex early this morning, residents were still shaken, talking to each other about what they saw and heard.
From what I understand, he just went inside and sat down and waited for them.
Damon's talking about the alleged shooter, Christopher Lee Sims, a man everyone agrees they never thought would kill someone.
I'm really shocked about it. I think Chris is a really great guy. All of them were good guys, just normal people, working people, and I think it was just a situation gone bad.
Christy also didn't want to go on camera. She said she got home minutes after police showed up.
I'd have never in a million years thought I'd come home to that.
All the residents agreed, despite the murder, they still feel safe in their homes.
Well, actually, I had never had any problems. I have never, nothing. I feel absolutely fine here.
Yeah, this is 4 years I've been here. I don't think we ever had any trouble here, especially something like this.
Well, this morning, all that's left of last night's ugly shootout is this yellow caution tape. Neighbors we spoke to both on and off camera say they're not afraid to live here. They believe it was a one-time incident. In Odessa, Alisha Leavelle, News West 9. Thanks, guys. Ector County already has a fireworks ban in place, but that only bans the sale and use of certain fireworks. By law, they're not allowed to ban all fireworks. Now, legislation was just proposed to give county officials complete power to ban all fireworks, but with the 2011 regular legislative session over, it looks like that bill is dead in the water.
There was legislation that was introduced this session and the last several sessions to give more local control to this decision, because right now the law is very cookie cutter, and if you look across the state of Texas, our needs, our climate, the issues we face locally are not cookie cutters.
Right now, the only way the legislation will be considered is if Governor Perry brings it up during the special session he just implemented. Ector County Judge Susan Redford says that's not likely to happen.
What we have is a fear from the fireworks vendors that we would use the power to ban fireworks arbitrarily, which absolutely in Ector County is not the case.
Last week, the Ector County Commissioners did approve a ban of the two types of fireworks they are allowed to ban: rockets with sticks and missiles with fins.
At this point in time, our grasses are high. We're so very dry. You look at our drought index, and it's the highest today that I think I've ever seen it. So we have ammunition that goes into the air, falls to the ground. It's just asking for trouble.
With the way the law stands now, if the drought conditions don't improve, Judge Redford says she'll have to take steps to ban all fireworks for 4th of July.
To ban fireworks completely, I do have to declare a state of emergency for Ector County. I then have to petition the governor for him to approve that declaration.
The state of emergency ban only lasts 7 days, and then the county commissioners have to vote to extend it. The judge says she hopes it doesn't come to that, but she'll do whatever she can to protect Ector County residents.
We hope that people use fireworks cautiously, but unfortunately that's not always the case, and accidents do happen. So sometimes we have to try to control that the best we can to protect everyone else's safety.
In Ector County, if you're caught violating the current ban on rockets with sticks and missiles with fins, you'll face a fine of up to $500. Now, I also spoke with Midland County Judge Mike Bradford today. He says right now Midland County does not have any type of ban in place. However, a ban will be proposed this Friday. That's during the county commissioners meeting. That meeting takes place at 9 a.m. in the central jury room of the courthouse. In the studio, Alisha Leavelle, News West 9.